Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, we're taking a look at a brand new liqueur. So a few weeks ago, I was on the internet and I found an article from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Online article, because, newspapers are not what they used to be anymore. But nevertheless, I found an article talking about Blended Family Liqueur, coming straight out of Georgia. I read the article. I thought it was interesting. I even retweeted it because, when I'm on Twitter and stuff like that, two things I really like to prop up and pump up. I like pumping up black-owned liquors, beers, wines, things like that. And I also like promoting beers, wines, liqueurs, liquor, and stuff like that that's coming out of Georgia. That is, my home state. Because whether you guys know it or not, New Orleans and New York and California and all those other places aren't the only places with the culture of alcohol. Exactly. Georgia, Atlanta, we doing things too. So, I found the article, I retweeted the article, I read the article, I thought the article was interesting, and I was like, wonder when I'm gonna run into that liqueur in the liquor store. A couple of weeks later, now it's everywhere. All of our local liquor stores have it now, which I love, as well as liquor stores that we just went out of our way to find. I noticed it too, because this honestly spread really fast. Alongside the Majesty bourbon, I saw this spread it fast. The Chinola now, while not made here, it started getting around in liquor stores as well, but it hasn't spread as fast as those first two that I mentioned. But as I just said, whenever a new product made here gets put out, like it gets around. Exactly. And it gets in all the local liquor stores and it spreads out. So you notice it pretty quickly. So what interested me about Blended Family is, in the article, the creators talked about how they came about making this liqueur by using a technique similar to how they make plum wine in Japan. They just applied it to making liqueurs. So I know there's a peach flavor, which is what we have here. There's a blueberry flavor as well. I forgot what the other flavor is, but I chose the peach flavor for today because peach signifies Georgia, and I think this was the first flavor they started out with when they came up with their flavors. Okay. So we're gonna give it a taste today. So I guess I'll be doing the honors. Yes. Now on the back here it says it invokes the flavors of honeysuckle and wait a minute, let me find it. Yeah, peach and subtle notes of honeysuckle. Sounds like springtime in Atlanta. Springtime in Georgia, should I say. So, not a overt smell, but it speaks to the light nature of what I think they were trying to evoke. Is a light liqueur, and in the article that I was reading, 25% alcohol by volume, 50 proof. Based on the article I was reading, it is a light liqueur, and I don't want to say too much about what I read in the article because I want you to come up with your own opinion on the liqueur. Straight out of Roswell.
The honeysuckle is very vague. Like, I'm gonna tell you how vague it is. You don't taste it until after the liquor is gone and it's on your lips,
and then that honeysuckle comes in. But before that, it's all peach.
A strong peach flavor, actually.
And you know what? I see having had plum wine frequently, I can taste the plum wine influences in this. I see exactly what they mean. They did a good job replicating that technique.
It's not too sweet to where like it's cloying. It's actually made perfectly for, you can either drink it by itself over ice, by the way, because I feel like this would taste better over ice. Drink it by itself, or you can mix it in something, mix it in a cocktail or something like that.
And that's what I didn't want to say, because I wanted to see if you would reach that conclusion on your own, because in the article, that's what they said, that it's very good for particularly crafting unique cocktails of the like. This is very good. Very, very good.
I want to see what the blueberry and the others.
Yeah, I want to taste the others now.
And let's not get it twisted. Peach liqueur is not anything new. But compared to what I've tasted before, stacked against this, they specifically took the time to create a flavor that's unique to them.
Well, funny you say that, because in the article, one of the main things they mentioned is when they were coming up with this technique and they were doing this, they were and coming up with how the, design wise down to the labels and things like that, they wanted to set themselves apart from European liqueurs. So, and you said pretty much what they said in that article.
And I'm gonna say this too, despite what the alcohol by volume is, it has a strong taste.
I really like this. I really do.
I'm digging it too.
50 proof alcohol, 25% alcohol by volume. Let's see. Fruits used in this product can generate natural sediment. The product is completely safe to drink. This may sound weird, but I kind of consider liqueurs that have sediment in it, that to me is an indicator of how natural it is. So when a lot of people put that label on their liqueurs, to me that's an indication, oh, this is naturally made. I feel a little bit better. I'm not dissing people who put preservatives in their liqueur or anything like that, but to me, the more natural, the better. That's a plus for me.
You can speak to the process in which they made their product. Like, for example, I'm sorry, not for example. What I wanted to say is the filtering process. The filtering process, usually for a lot of alcohols and liqueurs, especially based on fruit, come out clear. And sometimes I remember walking around in a liquor store and I found a raspberry liqueur, and they had small little raspberries inside the liqueur. I can't remember what the brand was. It wasn't like Chambord or anything like that, but like it was a lesser known brand. that had, and when you looked in the bottle, first of all, but because it's a red liqueur anyway, it was gonna be kind of translucent, if I'm using that word right.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull up. I'm pulling up the article, so because it's bothering me that I don't remember that third liqueur flavor.
But it was translucent because it had a red flavor, and it also had pieces of like raspberry inside of the bottom. And I would have to think that they did that on purpose to show you that it was that they made this with natural fruits and everything like that.
The third flavor is raspberry. So it's peach number 4. It's number 4 peach, number 8 raspberry, and number 22 blueberry. So
what do the numbers correlate to?
I don't know. I think it says so in this article. I can't remember because I read this weeks ago and I went back to it to jog my memory back for today's episode. But yeah, now we got to taste the raspberry and the blueberry because now I'm curious. Because if both of those are as flavorful and good as this one, Blended Family, they're gonna be around for a long time. A long time. Are we ready to score?
I am.
9.
8.5.
Oh wow. Only 8.5? Okay. I say 9. I really like this. Do you have any idea of, because I know do you have any idea of a recipe of a cocktail?
I got a few.
Okay.
I think I know what I want to do.
Okay.
I have quite a few.
So next episode, you guys will see that cocktail you made with Blended Family number 4 peach. I really enjoyed this. It's always good when this is the second great liqueur that we've reviewed in a row. All right, so that's it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know whenever we come out with new content. I say it every week. I say it every episode, really. We always put out content on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter. I'm always posting stuff on Twitter in regards to different liqueurs. Like I said, I'll post anything interesting alcohol-wise, but you will catch my attention if it's black owned or if it's coming out of Georgia, period. And also hit us up on Instagram where we put up snippets. A lot of people, I notice we get a lot of views from Instagram. If you're seeing those snippets of episodes, know that the full episode can be found on YouTube. But we're on Instagram too, where we're posting up pictures and snippets of episodes and stuff that you won't see on YouTube. Just stuff as we navigate the liquor world. So until next time, everybody, peace.